Okay, and let's check the levels here. Okay, we seem to have an issue. Let me restart the game here. So while I'm restarting, basically, I've been playing a little bit off of stream. I just completed some routine missions. I also did Nequin Zell, the dungeon at the heart of Markarth. There we go. There's the sound. And I did some like little things over on the Markarth Hold area. Excuse me. And I've basically gone through the city of Markarth and gotten most of the quests. I did most of that off camera. I'm gonna pick it up here today. We're gonna do the Sybil of Debella quest real quick, and then we're gonna go over and try to continue. I'd like to make progress and finish that Thieves Guild quest line, or possibly even the Companions quest line, or that's kind of the big thing. By the way, I just beat this guy up. It's part of the Forlorn Conspiracy quest line. We have to find evidence about Nepos. Go to the Shrine of Talos. So right now, let's take a look at that. I don't even know where this must be kind of in the base, like the bottom of that rock structure in the middle of Markarth. But anyway, here's the city entrance, right? So we're over here in the smelting district, kind of. But there's that Nepos guy over here in his. Let's see. I guess he's over here. Yeah. And then there's the Augmen Talos Worship questline, which I'm not really interested in completing because I kind of sympathize with Talos Worship, so I tend to let people do that. I don't have a problem with that. These potatoes. Interesting that they're growing potatoes near their waterfall. I haven't gone to this hold in like years. I did it once back in the day, but it's not the easiest hold to access from the beginning of the game, so in fact, arguably, it's one of the hardest ones to access. Since you start the game way down here, let's see, Helgen. Start the game here, so I guess the hardest holds to access, honestly, it's probably Solitude and Markarth. But anyway, I wish they had little color denotations for where the holds begin and end, because like Rorik's did, is that part of the Whiterun hold? I think so. But it's hard to say. And then like Riverwood is like right on the border of Falkreath. The Rift. Such a cool map. And then Windhelm, Whiterun, or Winterhold rather, sorry. Dawnstar, Morthal, which is an interesting town. I definitely want to get over there at some point too. This game is so huge. But anyway, let's stop talking. Let's continue. So here's the Silver Blood Inn. I haven't actually been in the inn yet, so let's check this out. Typically in a game you'd go to the inn first, right? But
come on in.
Not the way I play it.
Blood Inn has plenty
Who are you?
Drink and clean rooms.
Well, he looks pretty cool. Looks like a Thalmor mage.
Divine smile on you, friend. Of course.
Let's get some water real quick. I don't know. I've got a mage already, so I feel like I don't want to disrupt that.
Now you just tell me if you need. Wish I should remind Clever to clean this.
This is the Silver Blood Inn. Did you hear? The Hall of the Dead is closed. Brother Veralis isn't the most popular man in town right now.
I already did that quest as well.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
I don't even know you.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Hi, courier.
Important deliveries to make. No time
I'm
for
what you
chatting.
call a soldier of fortune.
Mercenary? No, that's okay, thank you.
I just might find
And
yeah?
you
Watch
look
your back,
interesting.
friend. Better yet,
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Gosh, I wish they had more voice actors. It really starts to get noticeable. Well, he looks pretty cool, but I think I'm pretty set on my party unless I find somebody who's just absolutely compelling. I don't even know how I have the key to Margaret's room. But there doesn't appear to be anything of note in here, really. Yeah, nothing significant in there.
I'm right behind you.
I don't even know who Margaret is. Check this one out. Let's take a look in the strongbox. I will take that. Just doing a little looting, you know. Juniper berries. Kind of want to take those. Okay, so nothing in there.
I'm what you'd call a soldier of fortune. Make me an offer, and I just might fight it.
Don't mind the yelling. My parents are always
Appears to
going
be a
at each other.
prostitute.
My father, Klepper, is the one you want to talk
Until
to.
next time.
I
I
just
think this
clean
is
up.
the in-family.
I'm
I'd better
just here
get
to
going.
clean up.
Legend of Red Eagle,
Need something?
which, if I'm not mistaken, is a quest you get by reading a book.
What do you want? All right, then.
Another person for hire. Some of these have been modded in, by the way, just so you know.
A man like me makes a lot of enemies. People are always trying to cheat me.
Okay, that
Unlike
pretty
my
much does it for
husband,
the
Clever,
inn.
I watch after our guests.
What was that?
Yes?
Venomous wife of mine?
Okay, so pretty much done with
Right
Markarth
behind you.
quests. I would like to let me try this one real quick. I can't remember what goes on here.
Did you hear all that noise outside?
It's just the market rabble. We should get back to work. You there, if you're here to trade, step up to the counter.
Elizabeth handles the customers.
You
I
need
just
to
check the
leave.
shipments.
Why do I need to leave?
You
I
need...
better get back to
No,
sorting the
I'm not
fragments.
on leave. Oh, by the divines,
You need to
this store would... You aren't for hire, are you? A sell... Thank you. I have a sum of gold waiting for you when you return.
Okay, she wants me to get supplies.
Come back
to
whenever
leave.
you need something.
They're telling me to leave though, so I feel like I
Still
need to get
here.
out of here before
I've
they
got your back.
You need
report me to the guards or whatever.
Fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
Yeah, it's 5 a.m. Let me just wait a couple hours. Okay, there we go. By the way, I turned the frostfall like way down because it was really starting to get annoying. I think it's on now, but it very, very slowly affects me.
I've
Come on,
got your back.
dudes, move.
Still here.
Come on.
Still here.
No, I'm not on leave. I inherited the store from... My husband, Gunnar, died about 5 years... No, it was the Forsworn, wasn't it? I lose... The selection seems small, but we can... Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Alright, well, let's see if there's anything that I want here. It's tempting to get the campsite. I think I can make one though pretty easily. Okay, well I think what I'll do is I'll try to sell a few things. Let's see here. Of course I want to keep most of the things that are there. But how about I just sell a few of these? There we go.
Come back whenever you need something.
Elizabeth handles the custom.
Those are a
Feel free
bit
to take
OP,
look around the
those
store.
Essence of Falmer. Alright, well, let's head out.
Gotta keep eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Well, hello.
No, I don't want to. Ugh.
I understand. Yes? Take a look.
Okay, that's fine. By the way, we're incredibly wealthy now. We've really
I've got your back.
skyrocketed in terms of financial means. So,
Bloodiest beef in the reach.
I don't know how to get to the Shrine of Talus, to be honest.
Bloodiest beef in the reach.
There it is. Okay. Let's see if I can make my way up there.
Blood. Just turn around and leave the city. That's the smart move.
I don't like that guy. So here's the Shrine of Talus, the only like open Talus shrine in Tamriel, or in Skyrim, I mean.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do. I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You want answers? So do I. So does everyone in the city. A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess. This has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. I need help. Please, you find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Wayland and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information. Nepos the Nose? He's been in Markarth forever. Good work. Here's your gold. I have a feeling Nepos gets his own orders, though. If you find out, I'll have more for you. She's not from Markarth. The air about her... Visitors to the city usually stay at the Silverblood Inn. They're remnants of the old... the Nords, but somehow they're still here. Yes.
Okay.
So... I swore I was going to just give up for my child's sake, but it's like... my father's ghost is haunting
Get the
me.
Blessing of Talos added there. I think what I'll do is like,
Looks like you weren't
a
far.
technically illegal shrine. But it looks like the next step of the conspiracy plot
Right
is
behind you.
ooh, what the, okay, to check on Margaret, who is staying at the inn down there. I think is what I'm supposed to do next.
Bloodiest beef in the reach.
And come back up there. Let's go to the inn again.
Now, here's a
Let's
man
check
I
out
want to
Margaret's room
see.
again. Is that just a merchant? Yeah.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn
Hi.
has plenty of strong
Hello.
drink and clean rooms.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some mead.
I like that guy. Okay.
And
So,
what you need?
this was Margaret's room. I'm curious if my discussion caused... Ooh, there's a... Is that a unique coin? No. Okay. Oh. Margaret's journal. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so Margaret's being paid by General Tullius, it looks like. Okay. So what you can do is
Yeah?
oh, there's the bard. Let's see if he's a good singer at all.
What can an old skull do for you, huh? That's about earned quite a name for myself when I was younger. Well,
I wish I had
come
the
to
ability
right
to
place.
get some training right now, but I don't.
That's about the truth of it. Write tales about the sights I've seen,
Come on.
the battles I've fought, songs. Sure, what can I do for you? Only true Imperials request
What do you
that.
call a soldier of fortune? Make me an offer.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials. We drink to our youth, 2 days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the stormcloaks and
Unlike my
restore
husband
what
Clever,
we own.
I watch
With our
after
blood
our
and
guests.
our steel, we'll take back our home.
Nothing, you pig-headed
Down
oaf.
with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we'll drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
Now you just tell me if you need something.
But this
My
land
father,
is
Klepper,
ours,
is the one you want to talk to.
the white
I just clean up.
of the scourge that has
This guy's been like
sullied
stuck here
our
for a while.
hopes and
Okay, so sorry, I
You.
got a little distracted.
I've seen you snooping around, asking questions. Back off. You don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here.
Okay.
You're finding it. That's bad enough. This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
Need something?
Blood and silver, friend. Blood and silver.
So anyway, what you can do is you can go in here between each stage of this quest, the Forlorn Conspiracy, talk to this guy.
Looks like you weren't. The city's got eyes. So the clue. Here's the gold I promised. Keep following the trail and there will be more in it for you.
And you can make money in between each step. Let's go over to Nepos' house now,
I'm right behind you.
which should be right over here, I believe.
Yes.
Actually, Vendrell Hall. Let's try here. Okay.
You again. What are you doing here? We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
I've got your back.
Wait. It's okay, my dear. Send him in.
Be careful.
Yes, Nepos. You heard him. Go on in.
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me. Ah, yes. You've proven to be a real bloodhound. Well, you've sniffed me out. I've been playing this game for almost 20 years. Sending the young to their deaths. All in the name of the Force. And I'm tired. So tired. Because my king told me to. Madanach. When the uprising fell at the hands of the Nords, they threw him in the mines. I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages, and I hand out his orders without question.
Well, he's admitted that he's behind the Forsworn Conspiracy.
My dear boy, what makes you think you're getting out of here alive? You were seen coming in. The girl at the door is a Forsworn agent masquerading as a maid. You aren't the first one to have gotten this far. You won't be the last. He is the king in rags, a man who once held all the Reach within his grip. He stokes the passions of the downtrodden in this city, directs them to kill the enemies of the Forsworn in our name. All from inside Sidna Mine, a Nord prison. The irony is quite thick. Markarth and the Reach are our lands. That is why we are the Forsworn. We cannot claim the home that is rightly ours. But then, during their war with the Elves, we had our moment. We drove the Nords out of the Reach in a great uprising. Then Ulfric and his men came. Those of us who didn't run were executed, except for myself, my king, and a handful of others. Thought I learned something.
Well. Well, that didn't go as expected. She's a good cook. Let me, I didn't realize we incinerated somebody in that fight. I'm gonna quick save, and then I'm gonna load the, this one and see if there's a different way to resolve that discussion without killing everybody.
I'm right behind you.
You again. What are you doing? We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me. Now what... Ah, yes. You've proven to be a real bloodhound.
Same dialogue.
You've sniffed me out. I've been playing this game for almost 20... Wait. It's okay, my dear. Send him in. Don't cause any trouble.
Yes, Nevos. You heard him. Go on in.
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective. Now, what is it you want? Ah, yes. You've proven to be a real bloodhound. I've been playing this game for almost... because my king told... I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages, and I hand out his orders without...
Yeah.
Over here.
Okay. So, I'm not sure that there's anything I can do to avoid that fight. It's kind of too bad, because I was kind of hoping to side with the Forsworn there. Well, because I am kind of sympathetic towards the Forsworn. And just so you know, there's really good lore for Markarth. A lot of assassinations. Interesting read. Greater Soul Gem, I'll always take one of those.
I'm right behind you.
I'm just gonna scan around for anything else of value and then leave. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's any way to resolve this questline without killing Nepos there. I don't know. Well, we'll see what happens next, I guess.
I'm right behind you.
I've got your back.
Out of my... Bother someone else.
Oh, I need to give this guy a delivery.
Oh, So, accept this as payment.
$500
I should
bucks.
get back to work. Money doesn't count itself.
Break the law in Markarth, and it's off to Sidna Mine with you.
We warned you, but you just had to go and cause trouble. Now you have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work. Same thing we do with all the other natives. We had a nice little deal going between Thonar and Madanak, until you and Eltra started snooping around. Well, you wanted to find the man responsible for those killings. You'll have plenty of time with the King in Rags when you're in Sidna Mine. You'll never leave Markarth.
Oh wow. Maybe we should have surrendered to them. They killed our buddy here. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna do a temporary save because I'm not sure what the quest line here should be. Well,
I've got your back.
he killed me.
I'm on your side. You don't have a chance.
Whatever. Tell you what, let's try this one and try getting arrested instead. And see if that works better.
We won. Now you have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silent. We have a nice arrangement in this city, and we're not letting you get in the way. You have a now you're coming with us. It's a life sentence in Sydney. You'll never see the sun again. You hear me? No one.
All right, prisoner. Eyes front. You're in Sidna Mine now, and we expect you to earn your keep. There's no resting your hide in a cell in this prison. Here you work. You'll mine ore until you start throwing up silver bars. You got it? You won't. The Jarl has ordered a life sentence for you. Get comfortable in the dark, because you'll never see the sun again. All right, open her up. Now you, get down there.
I don't remember this part of the game at all.
What are you in for, new blood? Innocent. My advice? Serve your... If you're asking, that means you're the new lifer. Tough luck, friend. Those guards sold you out, but good. No one talks to Madanach, I'm afraid. Not without getting past Borkle the Beast. And you don't want to talk to Borkle the Beast. Madanach's guard. Big, even for an orc. Heard he ripped a man's arm off and beat him to death with it. He's old-fashioned like that. Bottles of moon sugar. Khajiit use it as a pick-me-up. Good way. Prisoners smuggle the stuff in. They come in here once a week to clean out the bodies. That's the only time when we get food, too. And if there's... A Nord nobleman I served was stabbed in the night. Wasn't me, but I knew I'd be blamed. So I ran, joined the Forsworn, started... Because life was better under the... One day the Forsworn will paint the walls of Markarth in their blood. Small blade, easy to hide. I mean, sure, you could just swing it. Got a problem with a prisoner? Get a shiv. Here Grisvar has a spare, if you could get him to part with it.
The new meat. So soft, tender. What was it like killing your first one, huh? Liar. Guards brought me in about 12 years ago. But these Forsworn, they're nothing like the men I cobbled together. They're murder, banditry, assault. You want to talk to the king in rags? Fine. But first you gotta pay the toll. How about you get me a shiv? Not that I need one, but it's nice to have one in case I need to do some. The only thing Madanach expects is a bottle of skooma in tribute ever so often. You're not getting through. Until next time.
Okay, so obviously I have virtually nothing. I have one lockpick, okay. And some shitty clothes.
My daughter, Uale, when I was
grab the pickaxe just in case I need that.
I was sent here because some guards say I murdered someone. I don't even know who they
I don't remember this from the original game
at all.
Couple
of years. I wasn't forsworn when I came, but I joined up when I got in.
Jarl decided I was too much of a... Ah, you want protection? I can get you it. Maybe you could do something for me first. Thank you, friend. Don't worry.
Bottle
I'll have
of
that
skooma.
ship ready for you. The first time, thieving. First it was 6 months. Then a year. Then
I'm
2 years.
innocent.
Now I'm in for life.
I was nowhere near that murder weapon.
What do you want? I don't want to talk about it. Long enough. All right, then.
Might as well grab some silver while I'm here. Wonder where my companions went. It's too bad I don't have a smith. I could fashion this into some gear. I like when games take away your gear like this and make you roleplay. It's always, well, it's usually a pretty good thing.
Now I'm in for life.
Reminds me of such other examples as Chrono Trigger aboard the that plane thing, the Blackbird or whatever it's called, and Secret of Mana when you're on the sand ship. I mean, there's so many examples, I'm sure. Well, one nice thing about magic is you can continue to wield it even if people take your stuff away. Oh, it's making me drink holy water?
Other prisoners get suspicious. You give me one more look, and I cut you open. That skooma's mine. Getting the shakes, huh? All right.
Take it. Old gods keep you. I'm a forsworn. Would have been fine dying for the Reach. Year 7, I think. Surprised I haven't cut my own throat out by now. But something keeps me going. Whenever I get out of here, I'm gonna kill a Nord.
Okay, so now that I've got the skooma, I'll go back and give it to the guy with the shiv. This is a small prison. They should have made this bigger.
Jarl decided I would. Here's your shiv. Promise you won't ever use it on me, okay?
There's like 5 guys in here. They could have easily fleshed that out more.
You serve your time by ready to pay the toll? Alright, head on in. But don't try anything in there. Monarch is smarter than you think.
Well, well, look at you. Well, well, look at you. The Nords have turned you into an animal. A wild beast, caged up and left to go mad. So, my fellow beast, what do you want? Answers about the Forsworn? Revenge for trying to have you killed? Your freedom? Yes. But even if you were to escape Sidna Mine, your name would still be stained with all that blood. You're one of us now, you see? A slave. The boot of the Nord stepping on your throat. Maybe if you understood that, I could help you. There's a man named Breg inside these mines. Besides me, he's been here the longest. Tell him I sent you. Ask him why he's here. I want you to know how widespread the injustice of Markarth is. I had Markarth. My men and I drove the Nords out. We had won. So we thought. Retribution was swift. I was captured, quickly tried, and sentenced to death. But my execution never came. Dhonar's Silverblood stopped it. He wanted the Forsworn at his call, that I would point their rage at his enemies and spare his allies. And I have. Humiliating at first, but I knew he would let his guard down eventually, that he would come to trust I was under control. This was our land. We were here first. Then the Nords came and put chains on us, forbid us from worshipping our gods. Some of us refused to bow. We knew the old ways would lead us back to having a kingdom of our own. That is who we are. The Forsworn. Criminals in our own lands, and we will cut a bloody hole into the Reach until we are free.
Alright.
Remember,
interesting
it was
stuff.
the Nords who locked you up.
I left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was taken.
Other prisoners get suspicious when we talk to each other, so keep it down. All right, then.
I'm looking for the guy you told me to talk to.
I was sent here because someone said I was a Forsworn.
That other
decided I was
guy.
too much of a problem. Threw me in here with the Forsworn.
This guy.
Don't reach for a shiv around me or we'll both regret. My story, huh? Everyone in Sidna Mine has a tale. Let's hear yours first. When was the first time you felt chains around your wrists? So you know what it's like to have your life in someone else's hands. Why should they get to decide? Isn't judgment for the gods? Do you have any family? Anyone waiting for you on the outside? I had a daughter once. She'd be 23 this year. Married to some hot-headed silver worker, or maybe on her own, learning the herb trade. The Nords didn't care who was and who wasn't involved in the Forsworn uprising. I had spoken to Modinak once. That was enough. But my little Aethra didn't want to see her papa leave her. She pleaded to the Jarl to take her instead. And after they made me watch as her head rolled off the block, they threw me in here anyway to dig up their silver. My daughter is the one who needs your pity. I'm just a poor Forsworn whose only regret is not killing more Nords before I was locked up.
Well, I've heard enough. I'm pretty much in favor of the Forsworn at this point. But I'm not sure if the game allows me to make that choice fully. We'll see, I guess.
Do you remember the sun? Yeah, imagine hearing a story like that over and over. Each time a different family, each time a different injustice. Your meddling above ground reminded me of how removed I've been from the struggle. My men and I should be in the hills, fighting. Yes, but I need a show of loyalty from you. I don't need a shiv in the back while we break out. Have you met Grisvar the Unlucky? He's rightly named, and he's also a thief and a snitch. He's outlived his minor usefulness. Take care of him, and then we can leave Sidna Mine for good. Ah, Bork will muscle one out of you on your way in? Fine. Take this one.
Okay, I'm supposed to
Our
shiv this
struggle
guy.
is our
And I think I will.
Struggle.
Let's go find the unlucky guy. I don't know if I need to talk to him or what.
Yo, I got locked up one too. What? No, no, don't kill me, please. Is someone there? Ah!
Well, to run off.
Thanks for not hurting me. That was a very easy battle. I really didn't need the shiv either.
You're back. Have you done what I... You've finally become one of us. Come with me. I think it's time I announced my plans to you and your new brothers.
What's going on, Madinak? You wouldn't have old Grisvar killed unless you weren't planning on needing him.
My brothers, we have been here long enough. It's time to leave Sidna Mine and continue our fight against the Nords. Through this gate, just beside my quarters, is a tunnel. A tunnel that leads right through the old dwarven ruins of Markarth, into the city. Well, what do you say, my brothers?
The Reach belongs to the
Forsworn! I say you've earned an early pardon. Let's go. Into the tunnel. Let's go.
No turning back now.
Now I'm desperately searching for additional gear. Or anything I can use as a weapon or food or anything. Healing potions would be good.
That's the best you can do!
Just a steady move.
That takes care of that.
Alright, let's briefly look for additional things. Well, now I have a little bit of gold. Yeah, the game intentionally keeps this area pretty sparse, it looks like. Where'd they go? Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't think I can take that. May have to just go around it. So I don't have any potions at all. I need my allies is what I really need.
Good work. Get ready while I have a word with our favorite outsider. I had Kai recover all the things the Nords stole from you. Better get ready before we break out into the city. Take this. It's blessed with the old magics. Something to remember me by. Now, I announce to all of Markarth that I have returned. It'll take years. Until then, let me offer you a warning. Beware the Forsworn. No plague in the Reach is safe from us now.
Okay, they're going ahead. Oh man. Well, that's not a bad set of armor. It's good for like being a mage character. I think what I'll do. Oh, these are actually really good. Where that. Okay, and then let's get rid of one of our pickaxes. And yeah, I really don't know what to do with the rest of this stuff. I really can't move. Okay, let's get rid of that. We just need to get rid of 14 more pounds. This is frustrating. What if, do I have a carry weight? Fortified carry weight? I don't think so. Oh, here we go. Let's get rid of this. Okay, now we can move. Okay, very good. So, I don't recall ever having done this questline before. So it'll be curious to see what happens. And I'm also curious about getting my companions back.
Madana, think you can escape my prison, do you? You'll pay for what you've done to my family.
Your family? You poisoned the Reach with your tainted silver for long enough, Thonar! Never should have come to you.
Give up what you
That it? That your best? Ah!
Ow! Ow, ow, ow!
I'll kill you where you stand.
You won't even live to regret this!
I'm not even sure that it's possible to win this battle. Like, from a gameplay perspective, there might be like essential NPCs that get in the way.
Hey, then you're... Blood! I'll show you what a real... You can't beat me!
I'm going to enjoy this.
Okay, my guys are battling the Forsworn now.
You won't even live to regret this!
We're gonna have to redo this, obviously.
Yeah! You'll beg me to kill you before I'm done! Ah! That's all you've got? Come on! Ah!
How glad this is for myself.
Yeah, so let's try this again, and hopefully this time we don't get into a fight with the Forsworn.
You'll beg me to kill you before I'm done! Yeah!
This time it seems to be going better in terms of not angering the Forsworn. Maybe if I take my stabs away from everybody.
This should be good.
It's interesting 'cause some of the citizen seems to be sympathetic with the guards, and others not so much. Well, he's like an essential NPC.
Oh, did you need something? Until next time. Until next time.
You'd think they'd go for the keep, right?
Be careful.
Well, I don't know what to do. I guess I should go find that one guy.
Oh, what happened?
Who's attacking me?
I'll kill you where you stand.
What a beast.
Guess it's all clear.
You can't hide from me! Nobody here now.
I guess you had your reasons.
That takes care of that.
Well, unfortunately, I think this is just going to be a big cycle of essential NPCs getting up and attacking the Forsworn again,
Why can't
and the
men in
Forsworn
city
killing
leave
them
me
back.
alone?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Thanks, courier. A note from Calico. What's that about? Blank sheet of paper, thanks, game.
Still here.
Nope. Sorry.
Well, I think what I need to do is I need to go up to the keep and see what's going on up there, because I think that's probably how this quest line ends. So let's go ahead and do that.
Poor bastard's better off.
I'm Gore's assistant. I help her with the forge.
Well, I think the only thing I can really do at this point is try to figure out if there's,
I'm Gore's assistant. I help him.
I think I'm gonna end it here. I gotta look up whether there's how to resolve this quest. I'll pick it back up here later. Thank you for watching Skyrim.